The Talking Action Magic Rail set from Tomica World was a set released between 2000 and 2001, and I have it. So here's a review. This set comes with Farquhar Station, a tunnel, 5 trees, 6 magic tracks, more tracks, and of course, Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. Now this Thomas is a special one as it talks, stops, and even speeds up. Now while Clarabelle can uncouple from them, you can't uncouple Thomas from Annie and Clarabelle. This is because they're apparently coupled together. You see, at that time putting a speaker, motor, and battery compartment in a small toy like this wasn't possible. So while Thomas has the motor and speaker, Annie holds the 3 AA batteries. Now how does this Thomas do things? Well, remember the magic tracks? Yeah, each track has different small blocks that when Thomas goes over and hits them, sends a code that activates an action. This includes stopping and going full speed, stopping and going full speed, saying the phrase, and switching from the Thomas theme tune to chuffing noises, and vice versa. Thomas also says that phrase when you turn on and off. Now this set is really cool, especially for me, because it's my first official Tommy Thomas. You see, for as long as I remember, I had this bootleg Tommy Thomas that you might have seen in the channel, and now that I have an official Tommy Thomas, this one can finally retire. It has seen better days. While I always had this knockoff Thomas, I did have the official Tommy, Annie, and Clarabelle. Hell, I have 2 pairs. Technically 3, but we don't talk about those. Now what's crazy is how I even got this set for a low price of €20.
Oh my god!
Let me explain. You see, I first saw this set on Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks ago. Originally, the seller was going to sell it for €17, and after contacting the seller, he agreed to lower the price to $50, which was a little better. We then set up a date and time and all was arranged. Soon the day arrived and the guy called us saying not to bother picking it up because it's broken. According to him, while the music box did work, the motor wasn't working, meaning the wheels weren't moving. It was already bad enough that the toy was broken, but now telling us not to even look at it was a bit worse. Thankfully, shortly after, the seller agreed to sell it for €20. Later we met up and picked up the set. I then took it home and tried to see if I could find anything wrong with it. I looked for any loose wires or any smells of burning, but there was nothing. I then checked the battery compartment, and while there was some battery corrosion, it wasn't enough to cause a problem for the motor. Soon enough, I found a problem. At least I think. One of the metal contacts where it would usually touch the battery was a bit bent. This not only made the battery loose, but it also stopped it from getting power. I bent it back into place, and after testing it, it works like it's brand new. But the problem wasn't the metal contacts, and I guess I did some magic, I don't know. So now I can safely say that I got a mint condition Talking Action Tommy set for €20 from a fat old bald man who smelled like beer. When I say it's mint, I mean it. No missing pieces, no peeled stickers, nothing was broken, and it even came with the original box and instructions. However, one tree did have a crack, but that's fine. This set is really cool and pretty fantastic, and I'm happy to have it in my collection, and for a low price too, because Jesus Christ, I am not paying that much. You gotta be kidding me.
Blech.